Welcome back, everybody. Coming up later, we've got Coach Z, comedian Tidy Dillard, and Lights and Sirens.
That's right, Darren. But right now, we have a young man that has entertained us on the airwaves for over 18 years as a jock on one of Casey's top stations. Please give it up for Hot 103 Jams DJ, Sean Tyler.
What's up, man?
Good to see you, Sean. How are you?
All right.
All right, Darren, I'd like to take this one if I can.
Sure, absolutely.
Sean, I have to be honest with you. Darren, you've known Darren for a long time.
Couple months.
True or false?
Couple months.
He wanted me to tell you I had no idea who you were. That's not true.
You would not be the first white woman to say that to me, by the way.
But however,
I'm just kidding.
although I am a huge, huge country buff, I know who you are.
You know who I am?
And I actually turn you on all the time.
Yes, you do.
Oh! Wow.
You turn him on.
No, not physically. On the radio, he's on 103.
So I never know about you.
No, but I do. I listen to you all the time.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
You're never going to hear Trisha Yearwood, but it's okay.
Oh, I don't. That's okay. I'm more interested in the male artists, but that's okay.
All right.
Like, what, 112? You like them?
112? Who's that?
Okay, let's go. Sean, anyway, you've been on the air now for how long? 18 years? I mean, has it been that long?
Since 88, right?
Has it been that long?
That would be 20 years, Holly.
Yeah, but you've been with 103 since 88. You need to update your bio, Sean.
Yeah, actually, I have been there as an intern since my senior in high school, so just about 20 years. Approaching.
88.
Yeah, she's right.
And
I know him better than you do.
Shut up. And you went, and he went to Lincoln too.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm just kidding.
And I was starting to like you, Holly.
Aww.
No, it's okay.
What's it like being in the radio game, man? I mean, you.
First of all, this is weird for me because usually I'm the interviewer, not the interviewee.
I know. Yeah.
So I don't know how to act.
Yeah, this is not a low-key moment.
I don't know what to do.
I've been on his show when we were in low-key back in the day.
Like
and
1954. Yeah, okay. Can you tell me the biggest perk? I'm a huge concert goer. I love going to concerts. What's the biggest perk about being a DJ? Is it going to the concerts? Or?
No.
Oh.
The biggest perk, it's hard to say. I've been there so long. I'm a little jaded, so it's a little different for me. I mean, I've done my show live all over the world, from beaches in Jamaica to Cancun. I've done award shows. I've been all over the place. So, I mean, I've met a lot of great artists, and some you want to choke the crap out of. But people always ask me, who was the nicest person you ever met that's an entertainer, and who was the worst?
You want to tell us?
Nicest, worst. Right?
The nicest person I've probably ever met probably would be Brian McKnight.
Really?
Brian McKnight was a pretty cool, genuine guy, and even today, every time I see him, you know, he remembers who I am, and we engage back and forth. And he asked me about Body Works, where he performed the very first time in Kansas City, which is funny. And he remembers.
I was at that concert.
And he remembers it because he got put out. I got to tell the story now. Brian McKnight was performing. He did his thing, and he stood there and he signed every autograph until every person got over there, took a picture, did all that stuff. It was hot. He was tired. He left to go change, and he came back. Anyone who's ever been to Body Works, it's a nightclub, knows that you can't wear tennis shoes. Ever. Regardless of who you are. Remember, this guy just performed. He comes back with tennis shoes on, and the owner goes, "We appreciate your show, but you can't get back in here with them tennis shoes on." And Brian was like, "Huh?" "Yeah." So he gets back in the limo and he leaves. So a couple years later, I'm at the American Music Awards, and I see him, and he goes, "Hey, man, what's going on?" "Good, blah, blah, blah." "That Club Body Works open?" He goes, "Yeah." "Wow." It's like, yeah. We go, "So I appreciate it because their rules apply to everybody, no matter who you are." And he says probably why they're still open. And, you know, so that's one of the funny stories. But the worst entertainers I ever met, Bow Wow and Keisha Cole.
Bow Wow and Keisha, some people that are here now.
Yeah.
Now.
Recently.
Oh, me and Keisha Cole, it almost got down to this. Oh, it was bad. It was bad. It was bad.
Wow.
She had just sung a hook on a song. She hadn't even had an album out at this time. And I'm doing the Radio Music Awards, doing my show live from Vegas. And everyone who was there sends their publicist over first. I've got Jay-Z coming over. Is it fine? We're going to do an interview. This we're going to talk about, blah, blah, blah. Of course, I will know who Jay-Z is if he comes up to me. Keisha Cole, never seen her before in my life. At this point, she just looked like Shaquasia from the nail shop. I've never seen her. I don't know her. So, her and the most guitoric girl I've ever seen in my life, they come over. Keisha sits down at my table, and her friend sits across from me. So I'm like, can I help you? Yeah, you're about to interview me. Who are you? Girl, he don't know who I am. Who are you? Tell him who I am. Ask Keisha Cole. Who are you? So she starts to get nasty. I'm like, look, I don't know who you are. And if Michael Jackson was in this room, even his publicist would come over, and this is how this works, by the way. And I'm telling her, and she goes, I don't have to do none of that. And I don't even know what a publicist is, but I was told to be interviewed, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, you know what, you're going to have to get up and go. I have to get up and go nowhere. You got 2 seconds, and I don't care if you Natalie Cole at this point. You don't get up on my table, it's going down. And she got really raw. I mean, they literally had to come over and get her and excuse her out of the room.
Wow.
It got pretty rough.
That's pretty ghetto.
And apparently, she hasn't gotten much better. I haven't seen her show, but I've heard she's still pretty raw.
Yeah, yeah.
She was here recently. You didn't see her.
Are you kidding?
Did you no, they wouldn't let you interview her, right? Is that?
What?
Oh, anyway. Anyway, but you can catch Sean. You're doing drive time now, right? Or
yes, afternoon drive.
Used to be in the mornings, now you're the night.
Yeah, I'm afternoon drive now. I'm on from 3 to 6.
But you were a pre-med major.
Shh.
Well,
Yes.
Oh, just kidding.
I was.
Okay.
Yeah, my parents are still.
That boy don't know nothing about medicine.
Extremely proud. I know how to take it. Somebody got something? No. Just kidding.
Let's put some salve on it, some cocoa butter.
Some methylated curcum, throw some dirt in it.
Like you can catch Sean Tyler from 3 to 6 on Hot 103 Jams. Let's give it up for Sean Tyler, everybody. We'll be back with more stuff and Coach Z right after this. You're watching After Hours.